the sons of God, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be. We shall be like him, for we shall see him just as he is, in all of his majesty, splendor, and glory. We shall be like him. Oh, I know that we shall be like him. In the moment, in the twinkling of an eye, we shall be like him. Any day now, we'll be going home. Get ready, get ready. It won't be long. It won't be long. It won't be long. It won't be long. Ruach Shanta Moshe. Moshe, Shanta Moshe, Shanta Moshe, Ruach HaKodesh, Muruach HaKodesh, Shandarabo Sekeyemo Shantalabo, Ruach HaKodesh, Ikorobo Sintelebo Yantalabu, Ruach HaKodesh, Musantalabo Yekorobo Santalabo, Santa Moshe, Shanda Bulesei, Ruach HaKodesh, Robo Shanta Moshe, Ruach HaKodesh, Ruach HaKodesh, Shanta Moshe, Mushanta Moshe, Musanta Labe, Musanta Labe. Shanta Moshe, Imo Santa la Buburlebo Shanta la Boya Kurubo, Imo Santa la Beburlebo Shinta la Boya Talabu, Imo Sekere Buburle Kayanarabo Santa la Bay. Raise me Aya Ruach HaKodesh, Shanta Moshe, Shanta Bulela Masante, Ruach HaKodesh, Shanta Moshe, lift me higher. Ibaraba Sutela Masake, Ibaraba Sutela Masantulubu, Ibaraba Shatala Buleke Yanda, Ruach HaKodesh Shanta Moshe, raise me higher, raise me higher. Raise me, as my life become a living sacrifice, as my life become a living sacrifice, Santa Labo, Shanta Moshe, Musanta Labu Seke, my life is a living sacrifice, Musanta Labu She. Ruach HaKodesh, Shanta Moshe, Shanta Moshe, right now lift me higher. Oh, what you say? Ruach HaKodesh, Imoraba Suntayaba, Ruach HaKodesh, Imoraba Suntayaba, Ruach HaKodesh. Is it not worship you want from me? Is it not worship you want from me? Is it not worship? Is it not praises? Is it not worship? Lift me higher. Lift me higher. Rebo Sataya Kabo. Robo Sakaya Kabo. Shanta Yababa Hikorobo Husenlebe. Imo Shanta Labo. Shanta Yabo. Yeah. Ruach HaKodesh Urubu Santa Yabo. He the mighty hand, the mighty hand, the mighty hand. Shanta Santa Yabo. Ruach HaKodesh. Ruach HaKodesh. Ruach HaKodesh. Ruach HaKodesh. I lay your hands. I wait on you. I focus my eyes on you. Focus my eyes on you. My elevator. Lift me higher. Greetings to the 12 tribes of Yisrael scattered in the four corners of the earth, and to the Gentiles called by the name of Yahuwah. Shabbat Shalom and much prosperity attend your family, for you are the reason of our time like truth, because the time is simply near. Just as we see the days goes by, and so draw nigh the coming of Yahushua HaMashiach, our eternal bridegroom. Just as the Malach of Yahuwah said unto Yehukanah the Revelator, sealed not the prophecies of this book, for the time is near. And how so near is the time? A step to the door. Exactly what we are doing here, family, decoding end times prophecies, signs, dreams, in preparing people, build the house for the returning of King Yahushua HaMashiach, our eternal bridegroom, to whom eternally all glory, worship, wealth, power, exaltation, due to the glory of his magnificent Father Yahuwah the Almighty, and to the Ruach HaKodesh, the forever ablaze one, pure energy, the very DNA of Abba Yahuwah. Ikorobos Krimaha, Rekos Krimaha, Rekos Krimaha, Reke Shantalabo Sekeaba. Abba Yahuwah, I just bless your holy, wonderful name for such a wonderful day as today, Yom Kippur. Thank you for the final cleansing of your people. Yes, Bishmekan, like I always love to say, the trumpet or sound always precedes every single movement of Abba Yahuwah. You see, is about to come. So this is the reason for this segment, and this is the very meaning, for the shofar, for the sounding of the trumpet. This is what we are doing at this that we are doing now. It is the sounding of the shofar. That unique glory reserved in Exodus 34 verses 10 is about to happen. Something unique is about to take place. So today is the cleansing of his bride. That we are the last generation to see the great coming of his son, King Yahushua HaMashiach. Yahuwah said, I have not act in secret. Before it happens, he said we should proclaim it aloud. We should sound it with a trumpet, the very voice of Abba Yahuwah. Just as the Ruach HaKodesh said unto you and me,
Let him that have ear hear what he is saying to us. Exactly the signs of the last day. Likewise, the signs of the last day says something right here. Rebos karababa. Rebos shantababo and rebos klibahan talababa. Kindly hear.
You can't obviously believe that Watchmen, Yahoo, and Deborah did not pay me to do the intro for White It Out 4 to deceive the masses. The true Israelites are the so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, and Native Americans scattered throughout the earth. The Judah team has an agenda to make all the tribes Hamite. Matthew 24:4 says, to take heed that no man deceive you.
Hey guys, the gig is up. I'm not the real Jesus. As a matter of fact, the fella's name wasn't even Jesus. He had a Hebrew name. There wasn't a letter J until a few hundred years ago. With that being said, I have fooled the whole world into the biggest sham of all time. The name and identity of the real fella has been taken over by me. There are thousands of paintings of Jesus, and they don't even come close. Jesus was the creation of the Roman Catholic Church, which served to replace the real fella who probably looked more like Morgan Freeman. But who cares? The truth doesn't matter. As long as you pay your tithes. Gotcha.
Prior to this, here we are, Revelation 12 now I read, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Now Matthew 24:24. For there shall arise false Messiahs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, inasmuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Abba Yahuwah, I will always give you thanks for the lives of the elect, that they are not utterly deceived. For your kindness, for this wonderful stipulation. Mishmaker and people, here we are in the heavenly courtroom of Abba Yahuwah, doing this powerful, breathful, wonderful message again. This is awesome. It is powerful. It is life-giving. A message. It is breath-giving. This will resurrect the lifeless one. Yes, with this wonderful message titled, For You and Me from Abba Yahuwah, the mystery in me is the divinity in me. Now I'm going to try all my possible best to end it at part 1, because in the midst of the week, another powerful blood of message is on this way. I brag in the power of Yahuwah. Like I said, the hand of Abba Yahuwah has just touched me. He said, to whom will believe our report, the mighty hand of Abba Yahuwah will be revealed, and I do. And his mighty hand has just revealed in my life. Then I'm bringing out, by the power of the Ruach HaKodesh, new anointing. So today, we are going to dig into the mystery in me. It is my divinity, which it is our true identity. So, family, I would like to I do apologize, because we don't use the power of the authority of Abba Yahuwah to declare iniquity. Like few days ago, the message I did by the power of the Ruach HaKodesh concerning, Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, just 2 days ago in the midst of the week, I was trying to mark a serpent, the dragon, the devil, and all this lying spirit, unclean spirit that is moving powerfully on earth. I was trying to mark that power, but I found myself, oh my Father, your Friday is simply dedicated to, originally it is called Freak Day or Friar's Day. It is being dedicated to the goddess of love and sex, and that is why they call it Friday. Friday came from Freak or Friar's Day. It is the goddess of Roma. So they dedicate Friday to her. That is the day of sex. It says in a group, in agreement in the four corners of the earth. So, and I said, I myself, I also named that day, Sex Electrical Universe. But I found myself, I was supposed to say, I declare this by the authority of flesh. But I now found myself saying, I declare it by the authority of Yehovah. No, we don't use the authority of Yehovah to declare iniquity. Rather, we use the authority of Abba Yehovah to destroy iniquity. So I do apologize when I listen to it. I say, my Father, making a such huge mistake without even knowing it. Rather, I was supposed to say the authority of flesh. I now found me saying authority of Yehovah. No, Yehovah's authority destroy the works of flesh, because the works of flesh is our. The royal law said our flesh is our big enemy. It is our greatest enemy. So that is what I wanted to say. So right now, before we look into this mystery today, we have some fully loaded, a new wine overflowing from the heavens. Let us quickly see what is the royal law and the structures and the functions of the royal law. How does it become a lamp on our feet or unto our feet eternally? Point one, it functions as a sacred marriage covenant between Yehovah and his people Yisrael. Point two, oh my Father. It outlines how the marriage is to be lived out. Its stipulation are what makes it a happy and a fruitful marriage. Point three, its precepts describe how the marriage would function. Point four, it's what picture tells what marriage life would be like. Point five, its judgment describe how each of the partner wants relates to each other. Point 6. For either party to violate this agreement violate the marriage itself. Point 7. For the groom promise never to violate it, because the groom is Abba Yehovah himself. He don't have the appetite from eternity to violate his word. That is why we are saved eternally. When he said you have this kind of life, when he said you carry his DNA, that is who you are eternally. Not to change. That is not the man that should lie. Neither is son of man that need repentance. Hallelujah. Like I always love to set the stage with Deuteronomy 32, 1-4. I will give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. My daughter shall drop as the rain, my speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass, because I will publish the name of Yehovah. Ascribe ye greatness unto our Elohim. He is the rock, his work is perfect, for all his ways are judgment. A Elohim of truth, without iniquity, just and right is he. Imorokos karababa yenderekos kirimahan talababa.
Ruach Shanda, Ruach Sandalaboshe, Ruach Hodesh, Sandalaboyende Seke, Ruach Urilebo Shanta, Bosekerebo Santa, hey, Ruach Moshantalae. Bureleba Santala, Moshekereba Santala, Kurilabalava Santala, Rua Hadesh Imborabo Santala, Noraba Santala, Noraba Santala, Imborabo Shindale Santala, Santala. Imorada seke. Belena. I climb up, you are. Hey, Ruach HaKodesh. Oraba seke yabo yabe. Oraba seke yabo yabe.
Oh yes, the Ruach HaKodesh is the eternal leader. Is the leader. Oh yes, he is the leader. All right, now another great insight has crossed my mind. Deep vision has passed through my soul, which I will now declare with a tongue of flesh to you viewers. Again, let us unveil the great mystery in this world called identity. Let us do it again. Number one, I. Simply me. Number one is I. All right. So we are going to break it alphabet by alphabet. So I simply means imitate Yehoshua HaMashiach. He's your savior, isn't it? Imitate him. All right. Imitate Yehoshua HaMashiach. So right now, Philippians 2:5. Hebrew 13:7-8. 1 John 3:2. Let us see how what this word identity, it carries a lot. Imitates your Messiah. We shall be like him, isn't it? All right. Now, what is identity in the first place? Identity simply means who you are, the real you. All right. So this is what we are unveiling, the real you, what you contains. Right now, I read Philippians 2:5. Let this mind be in you, which was also in Yehoshua HaMashiach. All right. Let that same mind be in you. And what was this mind? Study his lifestyle. That is who you are, identity. Here we are again, Hebrew 37. I read, remember them remember them which have the rule over you, who have spoken unto you the word of Yehovah, whose faith imitates. All right, imitate the faith. Consider the end of their conversation. Yehoshua the same yesterday, today, and forever. Imitate him, all right, and also the prophets. Here we are, 1 John 3:2. Beloved, now we are the sons of Yehovah, and it doeth not yet appear what we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. This is the word called identity, the first alphabet. So right now we are going to proceed to the second alphabet, which is D. D simply means, I love this, divinity in you. The divinity in you. This is your true identity. The divinity in you. Awesome. Genesis 1:26-27. I read, and Yehovah said, let us make man in our what? In our image. In our image. After our what? Likeness. And let them have dominion over the fishes of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So Yehovah created man in his own image. In the image of Yehovah created him, male and female created he them. This is your divinity. What is it saying? That is, you are the representative of Abba Yehovah eternity. Oh my Father, what is the words? It's like I've lost words. Oh, how magnificent this is. That is, Abba Yahuwah makes you in his own image. That is for you to act like him, talk like him, live like him, look like, do everything just as Abba. That is the divinity. Just like Abba Yahuwah. Abba Yahuwah called those things that we are not as though they were. And this is who you are. Oh my Father, the first man, every single animal today you see on earth, he named them all. That is the divinity. The divinity in you. To ride in the highest cloud. The divinity in you. To look like just the Most High. The divinity in you. The DNA of Abba Yahuwah is right in. That is who you are. The carbon copy of Abba Yahuwah. That is your divinity. To rule and reign eternally, for you to be king and queen here on earth. Take dominion, the divinity in you, to act like Yahuwah. That is your divinity. We proceed. Right now, here we are in the letter called E. And the letter E, the mysteries of E, simply means the early royalty. Early royalty. This is who you are as your identity. Abba, you wanna make it so clear unto me that when you just put a pot, identity, yeah, that is what it's called. As that, it goes like this: that when you put a pot in the gas or stove and put water, then you will just be cooking pot and water. How is it going to taste sweet? There is no ingredients. That is like you call identity. But when you now put water in the pot and lighten up the gas and put all kinds of ingredients to beautify and to make that food so sweet, delicious meal, and that is where you now get the food nutrients from that food. That is where you now get all the nutrients needed for the body to grow. The same as this word called identity. When you just call it identity, you don't know the ingredients contained. It's like you just put a pot in a gas and water. You begin to cook just water. But when you now begin to dig down and begin to put all those ingredients and look into this word called identity and see to all the ingredients inside this word called identity, you will never look down upon yourself no more. And you will never allow nothing on earth to bring you down. Because now you know who you are. You know the ingredients that contains you as your identity. Your first letter simply means imitate Yahushua HaMashiach. And your second letter, the divinity, which means you are just like Yahuwah here on earth. And the third one simply means early royalty. Let's look into that again. This is inside this word called identity. We have much to say. 1 Peter 2:9, Matthew 19:27-28. Ruach HaKodesh, Shanta Moshe, Shanta Moshe, Shanta Moshe, Ruach HaKodesh, Shanta Moshe, oh Ruach HaKodesh, Shanta Moshe, Ruach HaKodesh, hey, Shanta Moshe. 1 Peter 2:9 I read, but ye are a chosen what? Generation, a royal priesthood, and a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the presence of him who hath called you out of darkness into his word, a marvelous light. This is your royalty, your early royalty. We proceed because you are from a royal priesthood, a peculiar, a chosen. You are peculiar. You are a chosen generation, a holy. This is who you are. As you had called it identity, this is all you declare upon yourself. Matthew 19. So here I am, Matthew 19. I read from 27. Then asked Kepha and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yehoshua said unto him, verily I say unto you that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in his throne of glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Yisrael. You see, early royalty. This is in this word called identity. This is eternal. Have your own throne. Kingdom. That is wonderful. Now, number 4, we'll go. No time to joke today. N means business. Yeah, the fourth letter is N, and that one go for new body. New body. 1 Corinthians 15:40 to 49. All right. Now, not a sensation. For the sake of time, I'm going to be jumping, but you can read it all. I refer to now. There are also celestial bodies and bodies, celestial bodies and bodies terrestrial. Yeah, terrestrial. But the glory of the celestial is one, and the glory of the terrestrial is another. Then I jump. 42. So also is the resurrection of the body. It is sown in corruption. It is raised in incorruption. Raised in incorruption. Then I jump. 44. It is so in a natural body. It is raised in spiritual body. There is a natural body and there is a spiritual body. Then I jump. 46. Howbeit, that was not first which is a spiritual, but that which is a natural. Like the one we are having now, it is the natural that first of all come. But this natural must put on the spiritual, the incorruptible. Hey, most karababa, yeah. But that which is natural, and afterwards that which is spiritual. Then I jump. 49. And as we have burned the image of the early, we shall also bear the image of the heavenly body. I love this. Indeed, I love it. It is delicious meal. I love it. Now we'll go for number 5, which is a T. Ruach HaKodesh Shantamoshe. Shantamoshe. Oh, Shantamoshe. Shantamoshe, Shantamoshe, Ruach HaKodesh, Shantamoshe, Shantamoshe. T, what does it go for? I said this is what you declare upon yourself. You call identity. This is the hidden treasure inside identity. T simply means triumph over the dragon. For you to get a new body, you need to go one operation. That is to triumph over the dragon. Revelation 15:2 and Revelation 15:2 and Revelation 2:17 and 26 to 28. You need to triumph over. Okay, Jesus. All right, Jesus is the dragon. They are one. They are all in one. All right. Here I am. This food is so delicious. All right. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass, mingled with fire, and them that had got it, those that have triumphed over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass. Hey, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of Yehovah, and they sang the song of Moshe, as the servant of Yehovah, and the song of the Lamb, saying, Great and marvelous are thy works, O Yehovah Elohim Almighty. Just and true are thy ways. Thy King have sent. You can keep reading. Now we'll go to 270. I read, He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit has said unto the congregations. To him that overcometh, rather, or to him that triumphant or triumph, will I give to eat of the hidden manna, and will give him a white stone, and in the stone a new what? A name written, which no man knoweth. What did you know about me? You are about to see something. 7, he that receive it. Now we proceed to 26. Shantamoshe. Oh, Ruach HaKodesh Tamoshe. 26, I read. He that over, okay, 26. He that triumphed and kept my words until the end, to him will I give the power over the nations. That is what we just say, your early royalty. And 27, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as a vessel of Perta shall they be broken. Even as I received of my father, and I will give him the morning star. The morning star. Because you have triumphed over the dragon. And this is this word called identity. Messiah is the bright morning star. And you are also going to inherit this name, this attitude, or these characteristics of the morning star in your eternity. He said, if you've triumphed over the dragon, he's going to give you morning star. And he's also going to give you a new name. And this is inside this word called identity. We proceed for the sake of time. Now, number 6, not 7, 6. Again. I simply go for inheritance. Inheritance. That is your heritage or whatever. Inheritance. Enoch 5, 7. Psalm 37, 29. Matthew 25, 31 to 34. Revelation 21 and Revelation 21 and Genesis 3. Revelation 21 means a restoration to Genesis 3. Alright, you get it back the earth again. You get it back your throne again. Alright, inheritance. So let's check it out. Here I am, Enoch chapter 5 verses 7. But for the elect there shall be light and joy and peace, and they shall inherit the earth. Because the earth is our property. We are getting it back from the dragon. Because we triumph over the dragon. We go to the other part. Here I am, Psalm 37, Psalm 37, 29. The righteous shall inherit the land, and dwell therein forever. We are getting our land back. You know, he stole it from our father. Genesis 3. So we are getting it back because we triumph. This is this word called identity. That is your true identity. Taking back what belongs to you. Alright? Here I am, Matthew 25, 31. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory, and before him shall be gathered all nations, and shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on his left hand. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come, ye blessed of my father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. Shantamoshe, Ruach HaKodesh, Shantamoshe, Ruach HaKodesh, Shantamoshe, Shantamoshe. We are getting it back. The earth, it is our. We are not rapturing to no heaven. Yeah, it's our inheritance. This earth, it belongs unto us. We are king and queen. We will rule and reign. And our big daddy, it is Yahushua HaMashiach. He's giving it right back unto us. This is what he kept in this word called identity. We proceed. Number 7. another blast. That dragon is jealous of me, and devil is jealous of me. Jesus is jealous of me. That I know. Because my Father created me so perfectly. I'm wonderfully and fearfully made. Because I am made in his image. Enough. You talk too much. Right now, the T simply go for what? Transfiguration. 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 New body. Transfiguration. Matthew 17, 1 to 8. The book of Yashel 3:33 to 29. Okay, 23 to 29. at 1 Corinthians 15, 51 to 54. Let's quickly unveil that. Here I am, Matthew 17, I read, and after the 6 days, it is today and Shabbat. After the 6 days, we go right away to the Shabbat. The transfiguration took place on the Shabbat, and it's also the 7th alphabet of this worker identity. And after the 6th day, Yahushua taketh Kepha, James, and Yehukanah, his brother, and brought them up into an high mountain apart, all right, and was transfigured. Transfiguration. Transfiguration. Ruach HaKodesh Moshe raised me higher. That is the transfiguration before them. And his face did shine as the sun, and his raiment was white as the light. And behold, there appeared unto him Moshe and Eliyahu, talking with him. Then answered Kepha and said, when you copy to answer unto Yahushua, Adonai, is it good for us to be here? If thou wilt, let us make there 3 tabernacles, one for you, and one for thee, and one for Moshe, and one for Eliyahu. While yet speaking, behold, a bright cloud overshadowed them. All right, that is the transfiguration. This is this word called identity. Behold, a voice out of the cloud which has said, this is my beloved son in whom I am well pleased. Yeah, him. You see, it is our big brother. Is giving us back our inheritance. The earth is restoring it back unto us. This is what he kept into this word called identity. Here I am in the book of Yeshua chapter 3 from 23 to 29. I read. And it came, okay, I'm sorry. And in some time late after, when the king and a prince, excuse me, I'm sorry, I take it again. And in some time after, when the kings and the prince and the sons of men were speaking to Enoch, and Enoch was teaching them, we are going to see how Enoch went into heaven. How he was transfigured. All right, transfiguration. Speaking to Enoch, and Enoch was teaching them the ways of Yehovah. Behold, an angel of Yehovah then called unto Enoch from heaven, and wished to bring him up to heaven, to make him reign there over the sons of Yehovah, as he had reigned over the sons of men upon the earth. 24. When at that time Enoch heard this, he went and assembled all the inhabitants of the earth, and taught them wisdom and knowledge, and gave them divine instruction. And he said to them, I have been required to ascend into heaven. I therefore do not know the day of my going. And now, therefore, I will teach you wisdom and knowledge, and will give you instruction before I leave you, how to act upon the earth, whereby you may live, and did so. 26. And he taught them wisdom and knowledge, and gave them instruction, and reproved them, and he placed before them and he placed before them the statutes and judgment to do upon earth, and he made a peace among them, and he taught them everlasting life, and dwell with them sometime, teaching them all the things. And at that time the Son of Man were with Enoch, and Enoch was speaking to them, and they lifted up their eyes, and the likeness of a great horse descended from heaven, and the horse placed in the air. And they told Enoch what they had seen. Enoch said to them, on my account does this horse descend upon the earth. The time is come when I must go from you, and I shall no more be seen among you. And the horse descended at that time, and stood before Enoch, and all the sons of men that were with Enoch saw him. Saw him. About almost 1 million raptured, all right, with Enoch. Almost 1 million. So this rapture we are talking about, it is to preserve us from the destruction that's coming now. Your true identity. This is what it contains. And likewise, this is what I'm doing now. Because I don't know the day I will be taken from you. Lo, I don't know the day I will be ascending. Alright? I'm doing exactly what Enoch did. This is why am I saying this? Because this is upon my head. This is my crown of glory. This is this word called identity. Yeah, we are 1 Corinthians 15. I read from 51. Behold, how is it going to happen? That is what we're going to see now. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruptible, and this mortal must put on immortality. For when this corruptible shall put on incorruptible, and this mortal shall put on immortality, there shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. We proceed now. The very last alphabet of this word called identity is simply what? Why? This is a breaking news and top story. Alright? Yes, I've broken the news. And top story. Identity. Why? What does that go for? Yahuwah. Yahuwah is in the midst. Yahuwah is in our midst. Hey, Yahuwah is in our midst. This is this word people call identity. Yahuwah is in our midst. Abba Yahuwah. Ruach HaKadosh Shantamoshe. Oh, Shantamoshe. Ruach HaKadosh Shantamoshe. 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 Ruach HaKodesh Shantamoshe. Take me home. Yahuwah is in our midst. That is the last alphabet. Alright. Okay. Revelation 14, 1-5. Enoch 10, 1-3. Psalm 91. The book of Yeshua 6, 11-15. Revelation 22. Yahuwah is in our midst. 1-7. Yahuwah is in our midst. Revelation 14:1. I read, and I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Sinai, and with him 144,000, having the Father's name written on their forehead. Yahuwah is in our midst, having the name of the Father on our forehead. And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harps, having with their harps, and they sang as it were a new song. Yahweh is in the midst, before the throne, and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song, but yeah, it's okay. All right, you can read that. You can read the leftover by yourself. Yahuwah is in the midst. This new song no one can sing. We started already. I begin to wonder, what is that new song? If it is English, everybody can easily get along. Everybody can understand. If I release an album in English, you can sing along. What about if it is a tongue, heavenly, a spiritual song? You can learn it. You don't know what we are saying because we speak direct to Yahuwah because He's in our midst. This is the new song, all right? We started, this song is already all over. It's following me all over because if you believe, this song shall follow you. It's already following me. Yeah? If I don't translate, you don't know what I mean. All right? They can't sing it. Only the one that is being redeemed. Your true identity. Here I am, the book of Enoch chapter 10. I read. Then said the Most High to the holy and great one. Then said the Most High, the holy and great one, expect, said unto Uriel, to the son of Lamech, and said to him, go to Noah, and tell him, in my name hide yourself, And we'll see that again in Revelation 40. His name, because he's in our midst, his name is he himself. He said, in my name, hide yourself. All right? Hide yourself from the great destruction that is coming upon the earth. I read it already for the sake of time. He said, hide yourself in my name, because destruction of Lord is on its way coming. Hide your name. Hide yourself in my name. Yehovah is in the midst, all right? Psalm 91 verses 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. In my name, hide yourself. All right? Yahuwah is in our midst. And this is the mystery of this word called identity. The very last letter. Here we are in the book of Yeshua, chapter 6. I read from verses 11 to 15. And this is how we hide, because Yahuwah is in the midst. And on that day, Yahuwah caused the whole earth to shake, and the sun was dark, and the sun darkened, and the foundation of the world raised, and the whole earth was moved violently, and the lightning flashed, and the thunder rolled, and all the fountains in the earth were broken up, such as was not known to the inhabitants before. And Yahuwah did this mighty act in order to terrify the sons of men, that there might be no more evil upon the earth. 12. And still the sons of men would not return from their evil ways, and they increased in anger, and they increased the anger of Yahuwah at that time, and did not even direct their hearts to all this. 30. And at the end of the 7 days, which is Shabbat today, in the 600 years of the life of Noah, the waters of the flood were upon the earth, and all the fountains of the deep were broken up, and the windows of heaven were opened, and the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. And Noah and his household and all the living creatures that were with him came into the ark on account of the waters of the flood, and Yahuwah shut him in. Yahuwah is shut him in, so that he will not face his wrath. And this is this word called identity. We proceed for that topic, all right? Hu Santaya Baba. Ruach HaKodesh Shantamoshe. 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 Oh. So right now, point 1, we go for point 1. Point 1, the mystery in me, another blast. The mystery in me is the point 1. Enoch 16, 1 Corinthians 2, 6 to 16, Romans 18, Romans 8:18. Now, quickly, let me give this as a brief testimony. Oh, Father, help me for my time. In those days, when I faced the third deportation, as I returned back empty-handed to my mother, I always go to my mother. And being a lovely mother and a very understanding mother, she looked at my face, and she now saw fainty, and she now saw withering, and she now saw giving up. She now said, my daughter, you are who? By then she don't even know who is Yahuwah. He said, you are who the Master said you are. The devil is just playing a game that has no effect on you. He said, due to the sign that accomplished the day of your birth, he said to them, I'm going to reveal this mystery to you. I've never ever told you this, but I'm going to reveal this mystery unto you as a sign of as an encouragement unto you that you will get there. And I said, okay, Mama, I'm here, I'm listening unto you. He said, this is the sign that followed my birth. He said it was really mystic. He said this is the mystical. It was a mystery until they said she never understood what that was, but she knew it was from the heavens. He said now, because I was born 40 years ago, I was born in a village, all right? And my mother bore me in the house. She gave birth to me right in the house, not in the hospital. That's what she told me. And they were in village by there. That is what she told me. So right now, in that village, in my father's village, they always buy water. We have only 3 means to get water. Either you buy from the water tanker, or the rain will fall, or you go to the river. All right. In most popular one, everybody is doing it is to buy from the water tanker. So right now, my mother said when it was not about a 3 day for she to give me birth, the water tanker refused to come anymore. They never come anymore. They never come anymore. My mother said she waited till today. She waited throughout like today when the water tanker comes. So that I buy water because the baby it's almost time for the baby to come out. But the water tanker refused to come. The second day, the third day, and that third day, I must come out from the belly. But there is no water to shower the baby. The baby princess, there's not going to be a water to shower her. Oh, this was how bad the devil really hates me, that there is no water in the house. Right now, my mother now said when she broke off water, now the baby is about to come. Water tanker, no water. Say because she washed all her clothes, she prepared herself already, but no water to shower the baby in the house. If this baby come down, no water. Said therefore she now called my father. It's not good to go and borrow water. We see we have been waiting since 3 days ago. The water tanker, they are not coming, and it is dry season. Now you have to go to the river to get some water so that the one will see water to shower the baby. My father now said, okay, since the water tanker, they are not coming, therefore my father now put her is in a dress up and about to go to the river to fetch a water to shower the baby princess. Right now what happened, my mother now said, and a twinkling of an eye. Dry season and a twinkling of an eye, the sky turned black. Thunder, lighting. Oh, butukutukutukutu. My mother said, it's like a sound of a rain. It's like it's going to rain. He said this time the belly is eating her so powerfully that the baby is almost coming out. She's coming out. Hey, my mother, he said due to the sun, because it was dry season everywhere is so hot. He said the water, the rain that fell, that they did two things for her. He said first, when the heaven break loose, it was like a flood from heaven. Before you knew it, every single vessels in the house was filled. Rain just burst out. My father now began to pack water and filled every single drum in the house, every gallon in the house, every empty vessels in the house. He said all was filled up. He said every place that was so hot, she was thinking she's going to be having excess bleeding because of the sun. He said everywhere was cold. He said it was just like a winter. Let me put it that way, like a matin. Everywhere was cold. He said it was just like a magic where every place in the house was filled with water. The rain stopped. Enough. It stopped. And that is how the baby came out right away. Everywhere is not cold. Everywhere is full of water. He said, this is the sign of your birth. That sign of rain. When she told me, I said, really? He said, yeah, this is the sign that follow, that accomplish your birth. You are not, I know you are not an ordinary child. I know you are a supernatural child. I know you are a unique child. This is why the devil is trying to make life difficult. 3 good times. They deported me for a whole 3 days. Water tanker refused to come. That is to say, my elevator or my blessing is not going to be made by the hands of men. It's going to come direct from the heavens. My mother was an idol worshiper. You know, idol worshiper believe in God. Let me say so. But they said, like the days of Eliyahu, they believe in God, but they believe in God through idol worship. They said that is how they get to God. You know, that is what my mother was also doing those days. But it is now. But she was saying it is God. He said this is how God rained water. Every place was filled. He said that my father, normally when they give a birth, they have to wait for 1 week before the naming ceremony. He said that same day, right away, when my father saw this powerful, unique sign, he said no. My father now releasing it. And said, this filled my heart. On a same okay, this filled my heart. This touched my soul. That is the name Daddy gave unto baby princess. You see, so this is the mystery. Maybe we want to. The mystery is still coming now. The son, I had the son of Ray. The son of Ray is almost here because when I came to Europe, deportation, suffering. And I remember this sign. My mother told me what happened. And this is what it is. So it is my elevation is going to be done by the Most High. Devil make life so difficult. I must say, people knew me here. Devil make life so ugly, so terrible, so fat. that I don't have any reason to live, but by His grace I'm moving on. I'm pushing forward. And I see the sign of rain already. At First Kings chapter 18, Elisha, prophet Elisha, who now sent his servant. Now Almighty Father, you will send rain. Now I see, he said, go and look the cloud. I see that one, look into the cloud. No rain. He said, go again. He did it the seventh time. When I came in the seventh time, I said to Eliyahu, I hear the sound of rain. I see the cloud change already. He said, okay, now go on, Ahab, run house now, because before you know, the rain is gonna meet you. That was the sign that accomplished my life. Everywhere was filled up, and this is about to come now, because it's coming from the heavenly. This is the mystery in me. All right, you don't know nothing about me. You know who you do. You know in the Facebook, filthy me. That is my sinful body. The picture you are seeing, that is filth. You have not yet know who I am. That is the body of corruption in me. That is the body of sin in me. All right, that is who I am. Meanwhile, the one you are seeing on Facebook, that is filthy me. You don't know nothing about me, all right? You know only filthy me. I read Romans 8:18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. That is what you are about to see now in me. You can also take this upon yourself. The mystery in me, it is the divinity in me. All right. 1 Corinthians chapter 2, I read from verses 6. Howbeit we speak wisdom among them that are perfect, yet not the wisdom of this world, nor of the princes of this world that come to naught. But we speak the wisdom of Yahuwah in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom which Yahuwah ordained before the world unto our own glory, which none of the princes of this world knew. You don't know nothing about me, all right? Jesus don't even know nothing about me. He only smell of it, all right? Okay. They would not have... Okay, no. For they had known it, they would not have crucified the Adonai of glory. But as it is written, eyes had not seen, nor ear had heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which Yahuwah hath prepared for them that loveth him. But Yahuwah hath revealed them unto us by his Spirit. For the Spirit searcheth all things, yea, the deep things of Abba Yahuwah. You can keep reading. All right, I've done it. You know, I don't waste time. All right, okay, I don't waste the express. Right now, we go to the book of Enoch 16. You don't know nothing about me, that mystery in me. Now, Enoch 16 chapter verses 2, I read. And now, as to the watchers who have sent a thee to intercede for them who have been aforementioned in heaven, say to them, you have been in heaven, but all the mysteries have not yet been revealed to you. And ye knew worthless one. All right? The mystery you know now about me, it is worthless. Abba Yahuwah opened a powerful business, God's business, that money was just rolling in. You stop it by your witchcraft, by your wickedness. You pour away that business for the for the heart of kindness I extended unto you. You not turn me into a bottom bull. Oh no! What you know? That business was a field. That is field. This one that is coming, you can stop. All right. What did you know about me? This is the mystery in me. It is the divinity in me. The one you knew, Abba Yahuwah said it is useless. It is field, because all the mystery of who I am hasn't yet been revealed unto you. The one you knew are worthless ones. The one you are seeing on Facebook are worthless one. All right? The real thing. That is the mystery in me. It is the divinity in me. All right? That is my true identity. Right now we proceed to point 2. Point 2 simply means what the glorified body or kind of a resurrected body or heavenly spiritual body can do. Is going to be a completely new state of existence. Operate in two different realms. Just like the angels unlimited time. So, unlimited times. Yeah. All right, now, John, we are going to see what the new body that is about to come now can do. It's just like an angel. John 20, 19 to 26, 19, or excuse me, 19 and 26. Philippians 3, 20 to 21. Acts of Apostle 5, 17 to 23. So let's see into that. I think also Acts of Apostle chapter 12. Yeah. So we are going to look into what the glorified body can do. All right. I'm here, John 20:19. Then the same day at even, being the first day of the week, when the doors were shut, where the disciples were assembled for fear of the Jews, came Yahushua and stood in the midst and said unto them, peace be unto you. That is appearing and disappearing. Okay. Appearing and disappearing. This is what the new body can do. 26 now. You don't need to transport yourself anywhere. When you said you are in Italy or you are in Netherlands, you want to go to Nigeria, bam, you are in Nigeria. That is how powerful we are in the glorified body. Your identity, transfiguration. And after 8 days, again, his disciples were with him. And two monks, yes, with them. Then came Yahushua. The doors are being shut and stood in their midst and said, peace be unto you. With the door is not a barrier. All right, like Acts of Apostle chapter 12. I think I'm also going to read it. Yeah, because it is awesome what your new body can do. That's what we're looking into. Yeah, we are Philippians chapter 3, 20 to 21. For our conversation is in heaven, from whence also we look for the salvation, the Adonai Yahushua HaMashiach, who shall change our very body, that it may be fashioned unto a fashion like unto his glorious body. We shall be like him. We shall be like him. According to the working whereby he is able even to subdue all things unto himself. You see how it's appearing and disappearing. This is how we are also going to be appearing and disappearing. And my brother started already. Kifa, he started already. Let us go there. Acts of Apostle 5:17, I read. Then the high priest rose up, and all they that were with him, which is in the sight of the Sadducees, and were filled with indignation, and laid their hands on the apostles, and put them in the common prison. But the angel of Yahuwah by night opened the prison doors and brought them forth, and said, go and stand and speak but in the temple to the people all the ways of this life. You see, he brought them out. If you keep reading, okay, let me read from 2. And when they heard this, they entered into the temple early in the morning and taught. But the high priest came, and they that were with him, and called the council together, and all the senate of the children of Israel said to the prison to have them brought. But when the officers came and found them not in the prison, and they returned and told, saying, the prison shall truly found were shut with all security, with all safety, and the keepers standing without before the door. But when we opened the door, we found them not. We found them not. We found no man within. So this is what your glorified body can do, all right? We proceed. Now, Acts of Apostle chapter 12, I read from 6. Then you can read from 1 to 11. And when Herod would have brought him forth, the same night Peter or Kepha was sleeping between two soldiers, bound with two chains. And the keepers before the door kept the prison. And behold, the angel of Jehovah came upon him, and a light shone in the prison, and smote Kepha on the side, and raised him up, saying, Rise up quickly. And his chains fell off. Unlimited time, operating in two dimensions. Now, 8. And the angel said unto him, Get thyself and bind on thy sandals. And so he did, and he said unto him, Get thy garment upon thee and about thee, and follow me. And he went out and followed him, wise not that it was true which was done by the hand by the angel, but thought he was in a vision. Visioneer. Unless it's vision. Where this we are past the first and the second world, they came into the iron gate that leadeth unto the city, which opened to them of its own accord, and they went out and passed on through one street. You see, this gate was ionic. That is, it was the tough one. It was the difficult one, but it now gave way. It gave way. So that is your new body. Nothing will be able to stand on your way because you are operating now as an angel. All right, that is it. Now it gets deeper than this. Changing of appearance. In our earthly body, you can recognize us today. In our earthly body, you can recognize us. But in our spiritual heavenly body, you won't. Why? Because we are going to be taking a different look today, another look tomorrow. That is double identity. All right, John 21 to 16. Luke 24, 30 to 32. Revelation 24 to 6. Luke 20, 34 to 36. This is a long scripture and I have so much to talk about. John 20, I read from 11. You can take it from 1 to 16. But Maria stood without at this sepulchre weeping, and as she wept, and stepped down and looked into the sepulchre, and saw two angels in white sitting, the one at the head and the other at the feet, where the body of Yehoshua had laid. And they said unto her, Woman, why weepest thou? And she said unto them, Because they have taken away my Adonai, and I know not where they have led him. And when she had thus said, she turned herself back and saw Yehoshua standing, and knew not that it was Yehoshua. We shall be like him, isn't it? All right, this is how we are going. Our look is going to be changing, all right? Yahushua said unto her, Woman, why weepest thou? Whom seekest thou? She, supposing him to be the gardener, and said unto him, Sir, if thou have borne him hence, tell me where thou hast led him, and I will take him away. And Yahushua said unto her, Mary. And she turned herself and said unto him, Rabboni, which is to say, great one, not master. Yeah, Rabboni simply means great one in Hebrew. So I don't know where master simply means teacher. Rabboni. All right. You see, she couldn't recognize him. And we shall be like him. And this is the glory of your identity. Luke 24:30, I read. And behold, two of them went that same day to a village called Emmaus, which was from Jerusalem about 80 furlongs, And they talked together of all these things which had happened. And it came to pass that while they commune together, and risen, Yehoshua himself drew nigh and went with them. And their eyes were hidden that they should not know him. And they didn't know him. All right. And we shall be like him. And he said unto them, What manner of communication are this that ye have one to another, as ye walk, and as said. And the one of them, whose name was Cleopas, Cleopas, answering said unto him, Art thou only a stranger in Jerusalem, and hast not known the things which are come to pass there in these days? And he said unto them, What things? And they said unto him concerning Yehoshua of Nazareth, which was a prophet mighty in this and words before Yahuwah, all the people, and how the chief prince and our rulers delivered him to be condemned to death and have crucified him. But we trusted that he had been he which should have redeemed Israel, and beside all things, and besides all this, today is the third day which these things were done. Yea, and certain women also of our company made us astonished, which were earlier at the sepulchre. And when they found not his body, they came saying that they had also seen a vision of angels which had thought he was alive. All right, and the city. Okay, let me just go straight to where it is now. 25. And he said unto them, O foolish and slow of heart to believe all that the prophet have spoken. Ought not Yahushua to have suffered these things and to enter into his glory? And beginning at Moshe, all the prophets, he expanded unto them in all the scripture that concerning himself. So now 31. And their eyes were opened, and they knew him, and he vanished out of their sight. And they said to one another, Did not our heart bear within us while he talked with us by the way, and while he opened to us the scriptures? You see, we are going to be like him. You can know us in our earthly body, but in our heavenly body, we are going to be changing identity. That is double identity, like Yehukanah possessed that glory, double identity. Yehukanah, the one you call John, he carried the identity of Eliyahu, the one you call Elisha, and that of his own double identity. So right now we proceed to other thing. You can read other scripture for the sake of time, because it said we that is going to rapture with him. He said we are going to be like angel. You know, when you read that Luke 20:36 or so, like angel don't marry. He said the resurrected body don't marry. That is the people that died. They won't marry. But we that is going to be having a glorified body, of course we will do in the eternal. Because marriage, it is the eternal earthly glory. Marriage, it is earthly glory. All right, we are going to be like angel in another way. We are not angel, but we are going to be like that. That is, we are not going to sin. Nothing is going to be able to stand on our way. We are going to carry out the will of Abba Yahuwah. We will not die. So, because some people is twisted this scripture and say no marriage at when Yahushua come now, marriage is done away with. No, that is not true. Earthly glory, it is that of a husband and a wife. Yeah, it keep on for all eternity. So right now, point 3. The same age, eternal, like that of Adam and Kawa. How old was they? We are coming right back to Genesis. Revelation is restoring the beginning. Now, one age for all eternity, age 20. Yeah, it is age 20. That is what we found in the royal law. Age 20. Look eternally. Numbers chapter 1 and 3, Exodus 30:14, Exodus 38:28-28, 2 Chronicle 25:5. Okay, so let's read it. It is one look for all eternity, 20 years of age. Here we are, Numbers 1:3. From 20 years old and upward, all that are able to go forth to war in Israel, thou and Aaron shall number them by their armings. So when you are 20 years, that is your age of adults. All right. You remember, the first man wasn't created a baby. No, it was created adult. He have every part of the body. All right. So we proceed. Exodus 30:40. I read 14. Everyone that passeth among them that are numbered from 20 years old and above shall give an offering unto Abba Yahuwah. We proceed. Exodus 38:26. a baker for every man. That is half a scale. After the scale of the sanctuary, for every man that wants to be numbered must number from 20 years old and upward, for 600,000 and 3,550 men. You see, age 20, it is the age of adults. All right, and this is how the first man was being created. 20 years of age eternally. We proceed. Second Chronicle 5, I read. Excuse me, Second Chronicle 25, verses 5. Moreover, Amaziah gathered Yehudah together and made them captains over thousands and captains over hundreds, according to the house of their fathers, throughout all Yehudah and Benjamin, and he numbered them from 20 years old and above, and found them 300,000 choice men, able to go forth to war, that could handle spear and shield. You see, 20 years of age, it is adult. That is when you become adult, and this is the very age Abba Yahuwah created the first man with. Right now, even the first hormones called human growth hormones, is the first hormones. Where immediately you are being birthed, it will speeding your growth from day one straight away to 20 years. When you are not 20 years, it stop. That speed growth, it stop it right away, because now you are adult. So when you are now 20 years old, it won't speed it anymore, but you are still growing gradually. But when it gets to age 20, it stop. That gives us a powerful confirmation of how you are going to look like. All right. Now, for that of a woman, we don't really have a clue. We don't have any idea of it. But now he said, let him that have wisdom calculate. All right. So this is how I calculated by the power of the Ruach HaKodesh. You know, when you read Genesis chapter 2, you will see, he said to Adam, there was no one suitable helper for him. You see, for Abba Yehuwah created Adam the first week, and the second week, that is where he created the woman. Because when you read that Genesis 2, you are not really going to understand where is his wife, because yet his wife hasn't yet been created. All right. The first week, in the sixth day, only Adam, Abba Yehuwah created. And in chapter 2, we see he now named all the animals first. Every single animal you are seeing on earth, he named them all first before he now creates the woman from him. All right. So the book of Yeshua gave us this mystery. He said, let him that have wisdom calculate. This is how, by the power of the Ruach HaKodesh, I calculated it. Now, in the book of, let me read. Here we are, Jubilee 3. In the first week was Adam created, and Rib his wife in the second week. He showed her unto him, and for this reason, the commandment was given to keep in their. Oh, my father, not here. Yes, it's here. I'm sorry. Commandment was given to keep in their defilement, for in their defilement, for a man 7 days, and for a woman, a female, twice 7 days. That is 2 weeks. And after that after Adam had complete 40 days in the land where he had been created, was brought into the garden of Eden to till and keep it. But his wife they brought in on the 80 days, and after this she entered into the garden of Eden. And for this reason, the commandment is written in the heavenly tablet in regard to her that giveth birth, if she bore a male, she shall remain in her uncleanness. Yes. All right, now the first week, you see it, the man was created, and the following week, the woman was created. All right. So right now we are we know already from according to biblical terminology, a day as a year we have it, a day as 1,000 years we have it, and 1,000 years as a day we'll have it, and a year as one day also will have it. Now this is how by the power of the Ruach HaKodesh I calculated it. The man we see that proof that it is 20 years old right now. That is the age of Adam. So right now we are going to minus 7 days from 20. When you take away 7 days from 20, therefore, how many are you going to get? You get 13 years. All right, you get 13 days because Adam was created this first week, and Adam is older 1 week than the wife. So now, the other week, the woman was created. Adam is older 1 week than his wife. If the age of man, the very one we read out, are 20 years, therefore a day as a year, you will now going to minus 7 years away from 20, therefore you get 13 years of age. Right now, according to woman probate, a probate of a woman, they said this, according to the secular world, the science and the doctor report said, when she is 8 years, her probate started. They end at 13. And when she's 14 to 15, she's fully wrapped, fully developed. Now she's a woman. All right, that is the secular world reckoning. That the probate of a woman begins age 8 down to 13 or 14. Then you are now fully, all your body, your breasts, your genitals is fully developed. So that is where I now also know that at the age 14, that is where Maria gave birth to Yehoshua HaMashiach. That is the age of a woman. Even in biblical times, a woman always go into marriage at an earlier age. 6 years, a man can be betrothed to her husband. While she's 14 or 13, she's been consummated. That is the age of a woman to marry. Even in the whole world, it was so. It was only changed only in the about 80 years to 100 years now, that the system of the world changed the whole thing, that women have to grow to that 20, 30, 40 years still talking of marriage. No, at the earlier age, when women develop already. And the science, even the doctor report, secular was said, now when she's 14, she's fully wrapped, developed. Her breast is developed, her genitals, everything. She's okay. All right. So this is the age of a woman. A woman is going to look 13 years old or eternity. Man is going to look 20 years old or eternity. So now we proceed to the last point. Point 4. Mystery. Shabbat mystery. There will go again. Yeah, will come again. Let's do it. Let's uncover Shabbat mystery. Fully loaded, people. Fully loaded. Shabbat. Don't dare my father. Mystery. Let's do it. Now, Shabbat uncovered. The glory of Shabbat, just like the glory of identity, uncovered. We take off the veil, right? Now, Shabbat, here we go. Uncover Shabbat's glory, Abba Yehovah, as taught in there. First letter is S, okay? S, what did it go for? A, here will come again, salvation. What is salvation? Yahoshua. Yahoshua, that is salvation. And what is Yahoshua? I am that I am is salvation. All right, so people that done away with, that done away, turn that strike Jesus again in Yahweh's mighty name. John 5:43, Exodus 3:13 to 15, John 3:16 to 18, Revelation 41 to 5. I read it already. All right, we go to it. Let's do it again. Right, here I am. Revelation, John 5:43. I am come in my Father's name, and ye receive me not. If If another shall come in his own name, him ye will receive. You see how you are received Jesus. Salvation. Meaning Yahushua. I am that I am is salvation. You said no. He also done away with the real name. He now gave you the mark of the beast. Exodus 3, 13 to 15, I read. And Moshe said unto Yahuwah, Behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and shall say unto them, Yahuwah of your fathers hath sent me unto you. And they shall say to me, What is his name? What is his name? What shall I say unto them? By the year is calling God, but I don't want to call God. God is just an office. I want to call him by his name. Alright? He said, because they know he's a God, but we know he have a name. What is his name? If they ask me, what shall I tell them? And Yahuwah said unto Moshe, I am that I am. And he said, Thus shalt thou say unto them, I am has sent me unto you. And Yahuwah said, Moreover, unto them, thus shalt thou say unto them of the children of Israel, Yahuwah of thy fathers, the Elohim of Avram, of Yeshiach and Jacob, has sent me unto you. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations. He said, this is my name, and this is the first letter of Shabbat, salvation. In English, it simply means I am that I am is salvation. In Hebrew, it's called Yahuwah or Yahushua. Alright, John 3:16, I read. For Yahuwah so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Christian, that we just stop there. We'll proceed. For Yahuwah sent his Son into the world to condemn. Oh, my Father. For Yahuwah did not send his Son into the world to condemn it, but that the world through him might be saved. Salvation. Now 18. He that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son, Yahuwah. What is his name? Yahushua. We see what we already say, I have come in my Father's name. You don't receive. He said, but another will come in his own name. Him you will receive. He said, but if you don't believe in the name of the one of one and holy begotten Son of Yahuwah, he said, you are condemned already. There is no salvation in any other name. All right. Acts of Apostles 4:12. Only one name is given whereby you must be saved. Not names. Jesus is names. All right. Salvation. That is why they don't keep Shabbat, because they are not included. They are not included in salvation. We proceed. Now, second letter of Shabbat, it is H. What does that go for? Heaven. I don't need to bend my mouth. I'm saying it with all my Father, the breath of Yahuwah. Heaven. Isaiah 66, 1-2. Acts of Apostles 7, 48 to 49. John 14. Where is it? John 14, yeah. 1-4. Let's do that. Here I am, Isaiah 66, 1. Thus saith Yahuwah, the heaven is my what? Throne, and the earth is my footstool. Where is the house that ye built unto me? And where is the place of my rest? For all these things hath my hand made. And all these things have been said Yahuwah, but to this man will I look. But to this man will I look, even to him that is poor and of a contrite spirit, and troubled at my word. Alright, the heaven is a throne, and that is the second letter of this word called Shabbat. Alright, we proceed. John 14 verses 1 to 4, I read, Let not your heart be troubled. Yea, believe in Yehovah, believe in me also. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you, and if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also our home in heaven. This is what our glorified bodies. We are going to be ascending and descending. Right now you are in heaven worshiping. Right now you are on earth bringing testimony. This is the new body. Go into heaven as if you are going into your what? Maybe your bedroom. Yes, up and down. This is how you are going to be running to and flow. Because the mystery is being revealed. Alright, that is our identity. Heaven. As you have a home here on earth, the same you have in heaven. The one Messiah prepared, you have it. But we are not going to stay over there. But you are going to be going to heaven. You have it. It's like I want to go and pay my father visit. Alright, you have your throne, your kingdom in heaven and on earth. But the one on earth is going to be larger than that of the heaven, because heaven, it is the throne of Abba Yehovah. The earth is your glory. But whenever you go to heaven, you have your place. This is the second word. From this word called Shabbat, we proceed. You can read the other one. The third letter is A. And that one go for angels. We shall be like him. We shall be like him. Angel in heaven. Angels, okay. Luke 20, 34 to 36, I read it already. Revelation 5, 8 to 10. Revelation 22. So let's quickly rush into it. Here I am, Revelation 5, 8, I read. And when he had taken the book, the 4 beasts and the 24 elders fell down before the Lamb, having every one of them harps and golden bowls full of incense. Censer, which are the prayers of the saints. You see, here we are on earth, but our prayer is doing worship in heaven. You see what I said? You are going to be ascending and descending. 9. And they sang a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seal thereof, for thou wast a slave, and hast redeemed us. This is who we are in the heavens, and hath redeemed us to Yehovah by thy blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation, and has made us unto our Elohim kings and priests, and we shall reign on earth. This is those that is already in heaven, but they are angels. All right. Oh, this is awesome, people. This is awesome. My heart is beating, it's pumping because I want to see my father, my husband also, Abba Yehovah. You see? So this is who we are. They are angels right now in heaven. And as soon as the rapture takes place, we are all going to be like angels. We won't die no more. And we won't see no more. Luke 20, 34 to 36 or so. And Yahushua answering said unto them, The children of this world marry, and are given in marriage. But they which shall be accounted worthy to obtain that word, and the resurrection from the dead, neither marry nor are given in marriage, neither can they die any more, for they are equal unto the angels, and are the children of Yehovah, being the children of the resurrection. You see, the children of this world, we will marry, but the one that I just read in Revelation, those they are not going to marry because they died. Those ones died, they are angels eternally. All right, so like those ones, they won't marry, but we are going to join forces together, worshiping Abba Yehovah in heaven and on earth, to and fro, walking in the midst of fire. This is who we are. And this is the third letter of this word called Shabbat. You can read the other part for yourself for the sake of time. Then I proceed now to B. Shabbat, the first B. We have to B. The first B. What did it go for? Blue. Blue. Complete man love. Blue. Now, blue has to do with everything of Abba Yehovah. Blue everywhere. This is where the blue blood is going to count. Yes. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe angel have blue blood. I don't know. But blue. About everything, the blue sky. The blue ocean. Everything is blue. Yeah. So the blue sky, water in the sky is blue. The sky is blue. It simply represent heavenly royalty, heavenly divinity. That is the color blue. Numbers 4. And Numbers 4, Exodus 24:10. Yes. So I read blue, the mystery of blue. And when they come as set forth, Aaron shall come and his son, and they shall take down the covering there and cover the ark of the testimony with it, and shall put thereon the covering of bad skin, and shall spread over it a cloth wholly of blue, and shall put in the stave thereof. Okay, we'll proceed now. And upon the table of showbread, they shall spread a cloth of blue. All right, and put. Okay, we go forward now. Blue. I just want to approve blue to you. Now. And they shall take a cloth of blue and cover the candlestick of the light, and his lamp, and his tongue, and his yes, it's okay. I just want I'm proving blue. All right, we proceed. Now 11. And upon the golden altar they shall spread a cloth of blue and cover it with a covering of bad skin, and shall put to the stave thereof. Okay, 12. And they shall take all the instruments of the ministry wherewith they minister in the sanctuary, and put them in a cloth of blue. Every single thing they have to do with the instrument they used to minister in the temple, they are all blue. So blue simply represent divinity, heavenly royalty. Excuse me. Yes, it's heavenly divinity, royalty. Everything that has to do with blue has to do with Yehovah. Yehovah is blue. Everything that has to do with blue. We see the blue blood in us, that the one they call desogenated blood. Yeah, because of sin, that blood disconnect it for the blue one to serve. All right. So at the moment we get into, we rapture, this blood of eternal is coming right back. Everything has to do with blue. The sanctuary, we are the sanctuary. We are the sanctuary. Everything in the temple that have to minister unto you is covered with blue. The blue ocean, the blue sea. That this is the color of Abba Yehovah, blue. So we proceed for the sake of time. Here we are again, Numbers 15:38. Speak unto the children of Israel, and bind them that they make them fragile in their borders of their cloth, of their garment, throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fragile of their border a robe of blue. And it shall be unto you for a fragile, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of Yehovah. In other words, the blue is to remind you of heaven. He said we should put it in the hem of our garment. This is what the very woman of issue of blood touched from Yehoshua, because every man is commanded to put on fragile blue on the head of the garment. Healing in his wings. This is what the woman of issue of blood touched. Therefore, she received healing. The blue fragile in Messiah garment. It says it's to remind us of royal law, just like Shabbat. Shabbat, it said, Abba Yehovah said, Exodus 20, I think 1 or 2 or 3, we can read it, or 8, yeah, verses 8. It says, thou shalt remember Shabbat and keep it holy. The blue is reminding us of everything that has to do with heaven. It is a reminder. That is why we still have it in our veil, the desogenated blood. It is to remind you of where your origin is, of where you are going to spend the blue color. The blue. Don't dare, my father is fully loaded with mystery. Okay. Now Exodus 24 verses 10. I read, blue is Abba Yehovah. Now I read, and they saw the Yehovah of Israel, and there was under his feet as it were a paved walk of sapphire. His throne is all blue, sapphire stone, and as it were the body of heaven. In his cleanliness is so awesome, blue. Everything in the holiest of holies is blue. You see, when they saw him, his throne is sapphire, blue. Blue has to do with Yahuwah. And this is the word we found in this word called Shabbat. The blue is to remind us of who we are. And exactly what he said unto us. Remember the Shabbat. Because he knew devil is Jesus. Yes, Jesus, the crooked serpent, the Levite. It's going to cause us to forget who we are. And it's going to cause us to forget the Shabbat. That is why he said remember. And the blue is to help us to remember that the royal law is not done away with. As you look into the sky, the heaven is the sun. The blue is the sun. That as you look into the heaven, the sky, the blue, my father, the blue sky is still counting. The first heaven and the first earth is it must be gone. And then the royal law is fulfilled. If it's not going, you look into the blue sky. Oh, the royal law still can't. It's to remind you that the royal law can't until the new heaven and the new earth comes. We proceed. What is the second big God for in this word called Shabbat? Therefore, you are a problem. You have big problem, all right? What does that go for? It simply go for blood, all right? Blood, because blood, yeah, Abba Yahuwah's blood. RKO Genesis again 1:26 to 27. Luke 1:26 to 35. The blood. This is the blood of immortality, the red blood. That is the blood. The blood of scarlet. That is the blood of atonement. That is the blood of cleansing. And when you also go into the altar of Abba Yahuwah, you are also going to see a scarlet cloth spread also on top of the altar. That is the blood again of atonement. We have it now in our body, and also in the sanctuary. We also is also right there, and it's also in the Shabbat of the blood of atonement. Don't dare my father, because he's fully loaded with mystery. Don't dare him. This is why Jesus done away with the Shabbat. Do you see what Shabbat contains? This is why he abolished it. Why should all this glory be bestowed upon somebody? No, I abolished it. Come and take Sunday. The day where sun is going to be biting you for all eternity. Sun is fire. It will roast you for all eternity. Walk it time. Shabbat is powerful. It is awesome. All this glory, you can't find it in sun. It will roast you for all eternity. One day we'll also do a lesson about that. All right, now, so we go for the A. Shabbat. We go for A. What does that go for? Abba Yahuwah, Iborobo Santa Labe. Abba Yahuwah, Himoroko Shekeya. Abba Yahuwah, Gorobo Skarabo. Abba Yahuwah, Ima Santa Labu Yenderebo. Abba Yahuwah. We found it in the Shabbat, all right? Romans 8:15. Exodus 4:22 to 23. Here we are, Romans 8:15. For ye have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear. Where did you get that fear from? Genesis 3. As soon as they sin, the first time to experience what is fear, it is Genesis 3. But you say you don't receive because the spirit of the dragon, it is the spirit that brings about fear. And you say you don't receive that spirit anymore. But ye have received the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Father. Abba's also means father, right? In Hebrew, it is called Abba. You see? So now when you receive this Abba spirit, fear is gone away. All right? Let's go to other parts. Here we are, Genesis 4:22. And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thou said to Yahuwah, Yisrael is my son, even my firstborn. And I say unto thee, let my son go, that he may serve me. And if thou refuse to let him go, behold, I will slay thy son, even thy firstborn. This is what is going to happen to the Christian. If you keeping our brothers and sisters to be keeping Sunday, the day of sun, you are going to see what is going to happen to you. It's already on its way coming. Let us go. Let us preach the truth for them, and let them return back to Shabbat and carry this unique eternal sign upon their head. All right? So this is the mystery in this word called Shabbat. Keep it holy. Don't defile. Because when you defile all these ingredients on it. Don't defile it. We proceed now to the last alphabet. A mind boggling. So right now in Shabbat, the last letter simply means T. And what does the T go for? It simply go for my Father, Trinity. Breaking news. Trinity, thunder again strike Jesus in Yahweh's mighty name. This is what you say you done away with. Thunder strike you. Taking away Shabbat and bringing Sunday. What happened to Shabbat? What is wrong with Shabbat? What is wrong with it? What? Thunder strike Jesus and the dragon and the Azazel in Yahweh's mighty name. Thunder strike you. Fire of the Ruach HaKodesh roast you all eternally in the lake of fire without mercy. Now Matthew 28, 18 to 20. Matthew 3, 16 to 17. Trinity. This is the characteristics of Abba Yahuwah. You done away with. Thunder strike Jesus in Yahweh's mighty name. Matthew 28, I read from 18. And Yahushua came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth. Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of Yahuwah of the Father, in the name of the Son, and in the name of the Ruach HaKodesh. This is the Trinity. This is the Trinity. That these three characteristics of Abba Yahuwah must be taught in the four corners of the earth. Yahuwah the Father, Yahuwah the Son, Yahuwah the Ruach HaKodesh. And this is the very last word of Shabbat. Do you see how Jesus have robbed you of understanding? Matthew 3, I read 16. And Yahushua, when he was baptized, went up straight away out of the water, and lo, the heavens were opened unto him, and he saw the Spirit, that is one, the Ruach HaKodesh of Yahuwah, descending like a dove and lighting upon him. And lo, a voice from heaven saying, this is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. We see the Trinity over here. We see it also in Genesis also. Let us make man in our image. There you will see the Father, there you will see the Son, there you will also see the Ruach HaKodesh. And this is the very word that consummates this word called Shabbat. The Trinity of Abba Yahuwah needs to be taught in the four corners of the earth. This is hidden inside this word called Shabbat. Just as I repeat it again, Father Yahuwah said, if you just put pot in the fire and pour water and begin to cook, what are you can't get no nutrients, you can't get nothing. But when you put pot in the fire and pour water and pour Maggi, salt, onion, all those ingredients, curry, aromat, whatever, meat, fish, whatever, oh, you are going to get powerful, it's going to be so nutritional. You are going to receive all kinds of nutrients. And this is these are the nutrients inside this word called Shabbat. When you call it Shabbat, you don't really know the nutrients in it. But when you now begin to take it one by one, S goes for salvation, H, heaven, A, angel, B, blue, and the body of heaven, another B again, and blood, and the blood of atonement, and another T, Trinity. Oh, that is the nutrients. It's so nutritional. And you not couple all, pack it all together, put it upon your head. This is what Shabbat carries for us. And this is why Jesus, the wicked one, done away with Shabbat. He done away with it in the life of almost half of the world population. He now gave them Sunday. What happened to Shabbat? Can't you even use your common sense? What's wrong with Shabbat? What is wrong with Shabbat? Why should they bring Sunday in? Oh, my Father, my people, this is the mystery in this word called Shabbat. Rebos karababas karababayo. Rebos karababas karabayondo. Rebos karababas karababayo. Rebos karababas karababayo. Rebos karababas karabayondo. Rebos karababas karababayo. Bring me into your holies of holies. Take me nigh to your mercy seat, your holies of holies. Rebos karababas karababayo. Rebos karababas karabayo no. Rebos karababas karababayo.